stream. Sorry, I've been doing some things over here. Okay. Good morning, stream. Market's open. Market's open. Let's get into it. Today's a big day. Fed cuts, GDP, FOMC pref conference. We had non-farm employment change today. We had GDP, which is bullish. It was at 3% instead of 2.5%. Today's a big day. Today's a big day. Tomorrow we'll also have PCE, employment cost index, unemployment claims. The rest of the week should be pretty good. Let's see here. Okay, we just hit into a higher time frame POI, so hopefully we get something here. Maybe we get some kind of let's see, we might get a trade right off. We might get a trade right off rip here. $14.5 points. It kind of sucks, but hey. There's one fair value gap inside of it, so looks like we're getting one right off the bat. We bounced off London low, almost hit Asia low, and that 1 hour higher time frame fair value gap. So looks like we're gonna get a trade right off the bat this morning. We did just hit into this higher time frame POI, but we'll see. All right. First trade is in for the day. I don't love how much we're risking because it's a wide stops, but it's okay. If we hit our target, I'll be taking it off. Because then we might. Oh my gosh, I barely missed this. Alright, we got our first position in for the day. First TP's at ERL up here. So hopefully we can tap that fairly quickly. And move stops up. We do have London high, but we did already sweep London high, so really I'm not that too worried about London high because it has already been swept with this move up here. Yeah. So hoping now we can target that ERL up here. Since we already hit this ERL, that was the first target. We already swept it. So now the next ERL is this swing high up here. So And it looks like we should hit it fairly quickly. The price can continue in this momentum. Usually trades have to wait a while, but today we got it quick. I don't love that the unicorn started like within the first 8 minutes of the market open, but if the model presents itself, the model presents itself. So there we go. Well, we can run up here. We just tapped into that fair value gap. Let me see, how many points is this? I think our first TP will be this new ERL that's forming here. So I'm moving my TPs down to the new ERL. It's kind of forming here on this high, slightly above this high. So we've come down here, made a high here, now new ERL, new swing high. So we're not gonna get a ton of we're not gonna get a ton out of this trade probably, but hey, a winner is winner. Like to start the day off green like that, and hopefully we can move stop loss up to break even, and hopefully it runs from here because all the news this morning was bullish. So hopefully we can get that. It looks like we might get a new unicorn too. Yeah, it looks like you might get a fresh unicorn too here. So you get this guy. If it breaks through. Oh, looks like it failed. So what could form here now is a bearish unicorn, which would cause us to close our first position and then go short. So we'll watch this, see if we get a bearish unicorn here. That would cause us to close our position. But I'm hoping that we can tap in a minimum to this ERL here beforehand. Catch a little dub before the day really gets going. Might not though. Yeah, it looks like we maybe will get a bearish unicorn. See if this fair value gap holds. Looks like it's probably not going to. Yeah, it looks like nope. So no fair value gap there. Maybe a bullish unicorn now. So yeah, it looks like our TP is gonna get hit. Not allowed to move stop loss until TP's hit, so if we can break through here, we might get a fresh unicorn. Come on. Ah, no fair value gap. Oh, Zachary, why can't I hear you? Hey, Zachary, disconnect again and reconnect to Discord. I don't know why I can't hear you.
Order filled.
First TP is hit. Stops move to break even. Hello? Oh, I can't hear you. Hello? Hello? I don't know why I can't hear you. Hold on. Hello? Why does Discord always tweak out like this? Hello? I can't hear you. Oh, I can hear Anthony. You guys can't hear it? Or see it? You can't see my screen right now? I can't hear you in the Discord. I can't hear anybody. I didn't even know you guys were in here. I've been here by myself. I mean, it's a I didn't mean to. It's a technical difficulty. No, it doesn't. It not a sing. I still can't hear you in the Discord. Let me see if I restart my Discord. Hold on. Here, talk. I still can't hear you guys. Hang on. Let me see. I thought I was in here by myself. I didn't think anyone was showing up today. All right, sorry. I didn't even know. I don't know why the Discord's not working. Sorry, Anthony. I still can't hear you on the Discord. I don't know why it's not working. Why is this not working? Dang. More options. Why is it not working? You there? Hello? Hello? Oh, there we go. Now I can hear you. Sorry. I mean, I'm in this trade. I mean, I'm down to help you guys. I'm down to... Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, sorry. I don't know why Discord was tweaking, but I couldn't hear any... I thought... Oh, there we go. I just got stopped out.
Stop filled.
Oh, I hate it when it does that.
Order filled.
So yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why Discord did that yesterday too with the chat, and Yeah, I mean, I'm actually not, I don't think I'm done for the day because I didn't even make that much money on that trade. I only made $57, so I'm not done for the day. I don't know why he left. I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna text him. All right, let's see. It looks like we're about to get a bearish one too. You guys can't see my screen? Can you see it now? You can see it? Okay. Dude, I don't know what the heck is going on. Looks like we might get this guy. So this guy has unicorn with a fair value. If this one breaks through the breaker block, let me also put this guy here too. So it looks like we will have this setup. All right, we'll see what happens here. Yo. Okay, now I can hear you. Can you see my screen? So this was the first trade. That was the first trade. And now there's another unicorn setting up right now. So here, let me move this over. Yep. So it looks like I'm going down to stops all the way up at that swing high. 27 seconds. Right now I'm going for the lowest point, this breaker block, if it breaks through it. But if not, I might go down a little. But I think it's going to break through both of them. So I think that lower breaker block is going to be the one we put our stops at, or sell limit at. Oh. Is it not going to do it? It barely didn't do it, so I'm not doing it. Still hasn't done it. There we go. This candle should. That was weird this morning. Because I was here. I've been watching to see if people join, and no one was joining, so I was like, oh. And then I wasn't hearing anything in my headphones, so I was like, oh, maybe no one's coming today. Oh yeah. Oh man. Uh-huh. All right, maybe we're gonna get a bullish one again. Yeah, Zachary, if I make less than like $100, I'm not done for the day. Yeah, because like you gotta make like, you kind of gotta make a, even for the model, even if the model like made a very small amount in the back testing, like it wasn't over $100, I did more. I can't see if that, it's so small. I'm gonna wait for it to break through the next one. It's like barely even doing it. I think it's so hard to see. I want to see displacement through it. No, I don't want to see it like barely, you know, I want to see it like break it. Buying? You're not buying, you're selling. The top of the breaker block. So there's one breaker block here, and then there's this breaker block here, and I always go to the lowest point. So whichever one's lower once it breaks through. So yeah. Yep. So 481.75 right now is my limit. Oh, there we go. It just broke through one of them. It's not the greatest breakthrough, but it broke.
Order filled.
I'm in. Yep. Okay. Displacement or the first one it breaks. So it didn't break the bottom one, really, but it did break the other one. And then I'm targeting ERL, so I'm targeting that low. Basically like Asia low down there. And we're gonna let's put a buy limit down there of 2. This would probably be my done for the day. But if you guys only don't make enough, I'm down to hang out and like watch for setups for you. Yeah, and before this, we swept this high. So we have a sweep of liquidity here. We tapped into higher time frame POIs. So we have this higher time frame 4-hour fair value gap we tapped into. London high, but London high I don't really consider anymore just because it's already been swept before. So that really that H4 fair value gap, and we swept the liquidity of this high here to the right. So it looks like price wants to push down now. Asia low is probably going to be hit. We could even maybe go to the day low. So I'm not expecting a huge day today, like a big move like yesterday, but I think we can catch something. Especially with FOMC at 11, my guess is it's going to chop a lot beforehand. I'll have full TP on this position at day low. Yeah. So just, it basically kind of like yesterday. One. Yep, flat. Nope, 422 flat. Yeah, there you can see all my orders on the screen. Come on, don't chop around, just go for us. Yeah, you could. Hopefully we can make like a swing low or something we can come to, or just hit that TP quickly, because we're not too far from Asia low. I mean, we're not targeting Asia low, but price We'll most likely want to go down that way. This unicorn. Oh yeah. Huh. Yeah, this isn't a big trade we're going for, but hopefully a good one. Yep. That's what I would love for this one to maybe give me like $100, and then that's a good day. I think that puts my PAs all back at over 49 at minimum. I don't think I'm gonna get any accounts funded on this though. I don't think it's a big enough move, but it puts them into a good decent amount of profit hopefully. Like then the next day I only need to make 1,000. Oh, nice. So you didn't actually fund them all yesterday? 3? Okay. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. If we can break this low here. If we could break below that low and like have a candle close to below that, I'm comfortable moving my stops down to the swing high here, and it would take off like a lot of risk. Because right now, in regards to our model, we're risking quite a bit. What was it, like 2 something, right? Okay, it looks like we're... Hopefully we don't make it... The unicorn right now, though, wouldn't matter to me because if we made a bullish unicorn, because it hasn't hit a higher time frame POI. Actually, that's not true. It did hit that. Never mind. Ignore what I said. No, as long as it's not your leader. Did you change your daily profit goal to 500 or whatever? Yeah, that's why it's probably not auto closing. You probably didn't have the right number. The thing is, if I would have just traded, like if I was in the scaling model at 3NQ, today I would have been done. I made 600 something bucks on these accounts already. Nice, let's go. Yeah, on the other accounts, like my 3NQ counts, I made 610 bucks this morning off that little move. I'm like, dude, if you just trade in size, then it doesn't matter. Like once you're able to scale up. Yeah, I'm kind of see that how there's that wick there, that wick right on the 1001. I want to see it like kind of push below all that, get out of this like chop before I move it, because it looks like it still could come up and maybe mess around here. But like if this candle like displaces through in this 1 hour fair value gap right here. Oh, let me see. Oh, nice. Oh, it hurt. I heard that spot hurts a lot. Yeah, it's dark. Yeah. Dang, that's a lot of shading. That's a lot of shading. Kind of. Come on, break these lows. Like, show some displacement. Nice, dude. That's sick. To have 11, that's crazy. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna watch this here, see if it gives us a bearish or bullish unicorn. I hope it doesn't. Let me zoom in here a little bit. Good morning, Shankle. Oh, we might get a bullish unicorn. So this engulfed. Really, yeah. Probably gonna do this one. Okay, this breaks through here and gives us a fair value gap. I'll close. Seconds. The 958 candle. So it looked like this. No, the wick up there. Wait, what? Yeah. So I was getting that wrong. I was just watching videos of like just watching the model, and it's actually supposed to go to wick. And stops down there. This is a little bit more manageable in regards to risk. 5, 4, 3. Yep, and we closing. Wait, I can't see.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, in the next position. Oh, and then I'm gonna set. Yeah, dude, it moves fast on the one. Sell 2. So my first TP will be at the top here. At the top, at the high here. I'll draw it up real fast. This should be a decent trade. We can make this one work. This should actually give us a decent amount of profit today. This will be my last trade of the day, but since you guys only took 2, I'll stick around and like help watch. I'm not gonna get off quickly. Just leave it. The only way you cancel that order if it didn't tap you in is if it hits our target, or if it forms another unicorn. There's actually 2 fair value gaps in there. Yep, 2 fair value gaps in that one. Yo, good morning, Slayer. Hope you're having a great day. We're already on our third trade this morning, which is kind of crazy. Usually this model does not give you presentations this quickly, but today it did. So we took a small win in the morning over here. It wasn't a huge win. It came and stopped us out. I was kind of hoping maybe it would run for us there. Then we took a short here. We just took a small loss, a very small loss. I don't even know how much that was. Let's see, what was that? We lost $48 on this loss. And now we just got another long opportunity. So after it kind of like hit into this higher time frame POI, it failed to displace these lows down here. So hopefully it's making structure on the 1 minute to then target ERL to the highs here, but we'll see. If it makes, for me, if it makes a bearish unicorn here, this will be my last trade of the day. Hopefully it's tapping into this 1 minute fair value gap, so hopefully it bounces off here and respects it. Yeah, I want to see it. This candle basically, I need to see it kind of bounce out of there and not continue down, because if it continues down, it could stop us out and could cause a new bearish unicorn to the downside. We did break structure to the upside here on the one. Hopefully that wasn't. Come on. Come on. Come on. Well, honestly, on this one, probably you're not going to get to close. It's probably going to stop you out. If it taps us out on this one, I would tell you guys wait a little longer, like wait for it to hit on, like we wouldn't take a trade. I mean, I won't take the trade because I already done 3, but I wouldn't take the trade until it either hits like Asia low or like day low if we get stopped out here, and be patient, like wait for it to get out of this chop. Because if it comes back down here and stops us out, it's most likely gonna chop for the, yeah. You just cancel it. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna get stopped out. Come on, bounce here.
Stop filled.
That sucks. Okay. That sucks. I mean, it's not that bad. There's only so down 193. I'm only down $120 for the day. You shouldn't be down 100. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. So for me, I ended the day red. Not. Why are you gonna be done for the day? That's what I'm saying. So you wait. So like you wait for it to get out of this into either Asia low or day low, and then you would wait for your like I would not say to take another trade right here if it presents itself. I'd say wait. No, you're back to entry now. It wouldn't have smacked TP. Your TP's down here. Yeah. No way. Is it gonna go up again? That stinks. We got tapped in on. What do you mean? This one? This one? No, it did. This one? No, this one right here. The one we just, yeah. What's the TP? Oh, for me, when it just hit the H4. So this is my confluences for this one. It hit H4. This unicorn right off the H4 got invalidated by this unicorn going high, right? With already major breakage in structure here. So for me, this is right after hitting a higher time frame POI, making potentially a higher low here. So now it's just making structure, and then it broke structure. So these highs here to the upside, and then swept this liquidity down here. So you have a liquidity sweep here, right? So it swept liquidity, failed to displace this low, because if this was going to break this low, right, because it closed but it didn't displace through it, and if it was going to definitely attack that, meaning that the shorts are validated. But the fact that it swept liquidity, then pushed up, and then broke right here, had a break of structure on these highs on the 1 minute, that break of structure there, to me it's showing, okay, there's strength back to upside. It failed to do that, so now it's just making a higher low. But then that one didn't work either, so now it's probably just gonna chop for a little bit until it breaks out. So that one failed. This one won, and then this one. This one failed, right? There. I was kind of hoping I got a pre-market move. I was trying to catch this one over here, but it happened way too early. It happened at 4 a.m. There was this one that presented itself, but it never tapped into the POI, so I never got to take it, but it would have worked. Actually, I don't even think it would have tapped you in. That one wouldn't have tapped you in. That one wouldn't. No, you would have never gotten tapped in, so that one wouldn't have worked either. So Zachary, what you can do now is set those alerts again on Asia low down here, day low, or you could set an alert at day high, and then you wait for price to get those. It might take a very long time, but you could set alerts there now, go do whatever, and then once you get that alert, then go back to your computer and try to take that trade. And I can help you, like if it's in a couple hours. Cause I would. Yeah, you could say that. Yeah. What do you mean? Oh, got it. I see your drawdown that you're saying. Yeah. The relentless execution on a model will get you out of it. That's because we know what the model works. We have the data. I saw this guy talking on like a TikTok the other day, and he was talking about his model, right? He's like, he's like it's so hard. You create a model and it literally tells you, I will pay you this every month if you just stick to the model. But it's so hard to stick to that model because you'll have a loss or you will whatever. But if you just stick to that model, it literally is telling you, I will give you money if you just stick to me. And that's like the hard part, is like sticking to it. Slayer, yeah, this is the 1 minute. So, yeah. That's why this one I'm literally not ditching it for. I'm doing it for 3 months. I'm not changing it. I'm not gonna move it because it works, and it's the best one I've ever created so far. I know, right? I know, it's frustrating. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Should be. Yeah. Let me delete all this stuff on my screen. Let me see what we could have done better. I think one thing on the short that I could have done better is maybe waiting for better displacement. Maybe waiting for better displacement through the breaker. But that could have been maybe one of them. The longs, I don't think were wrong at all. They looked good. They just didn't work. Delete this guy. I wonder if stops on this unicorn should have gone to this swing low rather than the low that we were at. Nope. It's supposed to go to the low we were at because this is break structure of these highs. But it's going to it. Yep. Stops were supposed to go to here because it broke this high. Displacement. I think it's gonna hit it. No, that's what I'm trying to see. Like, did I do something wrong? Okay, what? Mm-hmm. Let me see. Want to share your screen? I think honestly, I think what I messed up is it stop should have gone here. Let me join it. Okay, what? I could see it. Uh-huh. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's why I think it should look like this. I think our position should have looked like this. Stops should have gone on here. And then TP at the high there. Because the thing with this move, yeah, this bottom part might not look good, but the displacement with this candle, let me move this over. With the 1005 candle validates the displacement with the 1007 candle breaking above the highs, all these highs here. So this validates the move that it's about to go up. This creates the double bottom. The big wick here validates your position that says like, yep, we're not breaking these lows, we're gonna hold it. And then you could even move stops up to this and then it runs. I think what maybe I did wrong is stop should have gone here instead of here. See, how much am I risking if I did stops there? $230, yeah. Because I think our TP is gonna get hit up there. And then you also get the validation. It tapped into a higher time for POI again over here, and then pushed off again. So when I back tested, if it hit a higher time frame POI, I took the very first unicorn, and then if it created a unicorn shortly after the opposite direction, I took that same one. So, but then if it created a third one, I would ignore that one. Yeah, so the first one was off this POI. The second one's off this POI. Then the third one is directly after it went off this POI and failed to displace these lows. So then that validates that it's probably not going to go lower. But if I did this one, then it created a bearish one to the bottom without hitting a POI, I would have ignored the third one. Because it's like the first two after you might get a first fake out because it's the 1 minute. The first one might fake you out and give you one, but it might fake you out. And then the next one gives you one. But then in the third one, I just ignore that one. And I would hold through it until it hit a POI. Nate, did you have work yesterday? Yeah. Yeah, at least you got 5 accounts funded today, Zachary. Or 3 more accounts funded today. Yeah. Dang, it's about to hit it. So frustrating. Okay. And you lose, yeah. Yeah. Dang, dude, it's hitting it. It's about to hit it. Wait, is it not? How about you just don't? You know, just to make me feel better. How about you just don't do it? Oh, it's gonna smoke through it. And it could go, and honestly, it could go all the way up to freaking day high up there. Yes, the rate cut. So at 11, there's the rate cut. No, you don't trade during it. Okay. No, there's a press conference after it. Basically, once it's 11, you're done for the day. Like, you do not trade after 11. Yeah. It is fun. Like, hop on at 11 and just watch it, because you'll see why you don't trade at 11. You'll see, like, insane candles that just go up, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's going bullish. And then it goes all the way back down. Dang, yeah, sick. Whatever. The model works. Well, it's only we're not even a week in and executing it. Now I'm making a note right now. Stops go to the lowest swing of that move. So stops should have gone here. And I'm pretty sure my backtesting, that's what I did. But I messed it up. Today again. I messed it up freaking again. I know, hang on. All right, hang on. I'm gonna step away real quick. Ugh. I'm back. Okay. 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 I'm done for the day. Yeah, Anthony. Are you still? You're not still in this trade, right? Or did you get stopped out too? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you should be done for the day because you took the first trade with me, right? Yeah. So yeah, you should be done. Oh, nice. Yeah. I know that's the bummer thing. If I would have been scaled up in this account and with a little bit higher, size, that first trade I would have been done for the day, even though it was a tiny move. But I only made like $48 on that first one, so like you need to hit those profit goals for like payouts and stuff, and I needed a little bit more, but now it puts me in the red. I'm like, dang it. But yeah, I would say be done for the day, Anthony. Come back tomorrow. The nice thing, tomorrow should be very nice because we have all the FOMC stuff, all the like consolidation will be done, and then red folder news happens before the market opens tomorrow, and so hopefully it should be a very normal day with good price movement. Yeah, tomorrow should be a better day. I mean, today still was actually a good day, but I just happened to mess up on the execution on it. But it was a good day. All right, Anthony, I'll see you later. Later. All right, stream. I want to talk to you guys about something that I'm just like going through. Is I've created a model that works, right? So if I go to let me go to my TradeZella, right? So if I go to my model right here and you go inside my model tells me if I take my model the proper way, I will make on 10 MNQ $57,000 in 3 months. I will have a 67% win rate. I will have a 3.76 profit factor. I will have a 90% day win percentage and a 1.83 average win to loss trade, right? So I have a model that shows me this works, right? This works if you execute it, right? And so for me, something I'm going through right now, right, is I'm on day 3 of trying this model out, okay? Now, when you're trading live market, it moves faster, it forces you to think quicker, and you're not gonna maybe remember exactly how you backtested, right? So for me, today, for example, I messed up. I put my stops here. Instead of putting my stops at this swing low, because I saw this swing low. But I should have put my stops down here. And what's important with this that I want to like just kind of share with you guys is when you create a model that works, if it's not working for 2 days or you're not executing it properly, give yourself some like grace because you're learning the model live now. Like, yes, the model works when you backtest. Backtesting is easy because you can pause it, you can analyze, you can say, okay, this is the setup. This is to make sure it's proper, right? And so for me, as I'm starting a new model, what I do is if I mess it up or get stopped out, right? Like this one, got stopped out and hit. So for me in my head, that tells me I executed something wrong. So how can I fix this? How can I know that it's not the model, it's me, right? And so when you take that out of it, of where it's not the model, it's me. I did something wrong. So I like to go back through and say, what did I do wrong here? I think that the thing, and we kind of already did it, but I'm gonna do it again, right? What did I do wrong? Okay, 1 minute still kind of chopping here. Yes, we did get some displacement and a break above this high, but it's not really like a strong high. It broke this low, but never broke this low. This is a strong low because this low made a higher high. This low did not make a higher high. That's my first mistake. This is not a strong low, a swing low. This is my swing low, right? That is really, I think, the only mistake I made. This first unicorn up here was a valid trade. We had it set up properly. Everything was good. We even had the risk management excellent, right? We only lost $40 on this trade. The first unicorn we got over here, valid, really good, right? It hit our first TPs, then came and stopped us out at our break even. Excellent trade. This one, excellent trade. We just happened to put stops at the wrong spot. Okay, so it's not the model's broken. Don't ditch the model. Take a note, journal. Like if you guys use the link in my bio, you can get this software. And if you're using a prop firm like TradeEvate or whatever, or if you're not even using a prop firm, say you trade on BLOFIN. Say you're trading Bitcoin on BLOFIN like I do, right? You can put your BLOFIN trades in this software and you can upload them and journal them. Like, so for me today, I'm going to journal. So if I go to my tracking, right? So this is at my actual account, right? We just started this fresh. So really, I think I'm going to delete all these because we're actually like, this is not our model. I think I might delete all these trades after 10 or July 28th because these are not part of my current model. These were like the inverse fair value asset and stuff. And a completely different model. It wasn't working very well. It worked, but not as well as we'd liked it to. So yeah, I kind of want to go in so we can literally just have we can just have our current model. Here we go. So all trades after the 27th. Bulk actions. Oh, sweet. I can delete. So any trade before the 27th, we're going to keep because I want to get the data of the current model. We're going to delete all the rest because I want my data on my dashboard to reflect the current model I'm trying to perfect and really see if it works. 28. Oh. 25. Why aren't my 27 trades showing up? 25. Okay. So we're going to bulk delete all these trades. Okay. Oh wait. Here we go. All right. Everything above this. And this is a nice thing about TradeZella. You can like really get your data. So if you're trying to perfect a model, which you should be, you shouldn't be trading without a model. Something mechanical, something that you don't have to think of when you do your trading. So this is all on my current model. There we go. Delete. I think I have a little bit more to delete. 166. Okay, so yeah, we got a little bit more to delete. There we go. Cool. There we go. Okay, so now we can actually get, so this is all data on my current model I'm trying to trade, right? Doesn't look great, but we only have 3 days in, and so divide these by 5 accounts. So 3, 3, 3, so 9 trades. This day I messed it up. This day I messed it up. This day I executed perfectly. So when I executed perfectly, it was a green day. I messed up today, messed up on Monday too. Monday should have been a one and done, and I messed it up. So the nice thing about this, I can go in here. So, right, I can go in here and you see that there's executions. It's all the same execution over and over again because there's 5 accounts. But you can go in here. So say, let's do the last trade of this morning, right? So we lost $144 on that last trade. You can click on it, right? You can go into MNQ on the 1 minute. And then you can go in and say, this is right. This is where I got stopped out. Wait, what is this little arrow there? Oh, arrows are execution and okay. Right. So this was our position. Let me do it. Right. That was the unicorn. Here's the fair value gap. Okay. This was our position. Stops were down here. TP was up here. And it hit, right? We put stops here. Stops should have gone here. So what I can do is go down here in my trade notes and then talk about it. Trade model was successful on this trade. I messed it up. Stops I placed too high, should have gone placed too high. Stop loss should have been placed at the, what is the candle? At the 632 a.m. candle low. That was the swing low, not the low I put stop loss at. So, and then you can go over here, rate it. I'd say this is a 3 out of 5 rating because it worked. I had everything right. I just messed up the stop loss, right? Profit target on this one was here. Stop loss was here. So you can fill in all this information, right? So we lost 131 to make 223. So we would have made $223 up there. Mistakes. Miss stop loss. We're going to create a new mistake and we're going to say stop loss. Custom tags, model worked. Okay. And then another mistake was personal mess up, which means it wasn't the model that messed up, it was me. And so look, on this trade right now, this is what we made, but as the trade goes on today, you'll see what you actually could have made if you would have done it better. Select the playbook and you can create playbooks and stuff like that. So you have all your executions here. You can put pictures, right? So I can drop in, actually, if you just go here, right? Right, this was the actual trade. So you can take a screenshot here of this. Let me put the unicorn in here. So like this, right, is your actual chart. You got executed there. Unicorn for value gap. right? So boom, unicorn confirmed. Oh, bring to front. Okay, unicorn confirmed. So then you can take this photo, copy the image, go back to TradeZella, and drop it in. So now you go down here. There's your image of your actual position you took, right, on your chart. So I love it. I really love using TradeZella, and I really recommend, if anybody here is actually trying to take their day trading journey serious, you should be journaling. I mean, you don't have to buy software, right? You can use my link, buy the software, sure. You could also literally use the notes in your phone. Like, you can use the notes in your phone. Take a picture of it, drop the picture in your notes tab, and literally create like a trading journal every day. You take a picture of what your trades were, what were your mess ups, what were the successes, did the model work, was it a personal mistake, like all that stuff, right? So yeah, you should be journaling if you plan on doing day trading seriously. And also, one thing I always want to like make clear, because I think a lot of people don't think this, but like, day trading is not a get rich quick scheme. I think a lot of people think day trading is like, you get into it, you're gonna get rich instantly, like it's just an auto rich whatever. That's not the case at all. Day trading is hard. Day trading is a disciplined trade. You got to be patient. You have to be willing to, you know, keep a level head. You have to be like able to take out your emotions, keep things mechanical. It's very hard. And so I just recommend, you know, don't come into day trading thinking it's this get rich quick scheme, because it's definitely not. Okay, like it's definitely not. Oh, that's cool. So you actually would, your stop loss right now for your trade would be all the way up here. If this order block confirms, actually it would be right here, right now. But yeah, you'd be trailing stops now all the way up here. And it looks like price is about to rip through. It's a bummer. That is a bummer. Darn. I was really hoping to have a good day today. But you know what? The week's not done. It's only Wednesday. It's only Wednesday. And another cool thing with TradeZella, you can replay the trade. Right? So you could replay the candles of like seeing it live. What did I mess up? What did I do? Whatever. Right? So that is another really cool thing you can do with TradeZella. Do I have templates here? Oh, I can't. You can't make a template. Yeah. I wanted to also update you guys. I know a lot of you guys have watched my content because of the $500 to $1 million challenge. I have not neglected it. I've not been like very active in regards to it, because I've been building silently in the background when it comes to that $500 to $1 million challenge. Because Bitcoin, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, Bitcoin is not easy to trade. Okay, Bitcoin is hard to trade. It doesn't react like MNQ. It doesn't react like MNQ or like these indices and stuff. It's hard. And so I've been really trying to create a model that works. It's not as good as my MNQ model, okay? But I think I've created a model that is working. I want to see if maybe so this is a 15-minute execution model on Bitcoin. Right now it's at a 54.72% win rate. Your profit factor is over 2, which is great. Your day win percentage is 75% of the days you're winning. And then 1.69% of your, or 1.69 is your average win to loss. I think that's great. It's $1,400 in profit. So this is an account I was trading. So the backtest was an account that started at $500. And I wanted to see if I was doing the $500 to $1 million challenge, how much profit would I be in for doing, how many months am I? 2 months really. I'm just starting in June. I'm gonna try to finish June today, but in 2 months, I've almost tripled the account size. It started with $500. $1,000, I doubled it. Oh wait, no. I don't know what that is. 300%? I don't know. That $500. I've made $1,400 in 2 months, which is great. Like if that's a $100,000 account, like that's insane. You've doubled your money, you know, which is really good. So with $500 account, that's what I've done. Now, one thing I've changed, because one thing I've figured out with Bitcoin is you can't just risk a flat amount every trade. It's not going to work. So I was like, okay, with MNQ, we have a scaling model that you risk a set number of that asset, and then you do not change it until you hit certain profit targets. So for me, what I found is before I did this same exact thing, waited for 15-minute unicorns, and I was just risking a flat $50 on every trade. It was not as good as this. It was like I only made like $500 in the account rather than 1,500, and the win percentage was like 48% win rate. And I said, okay, how do you? Because if you risk a flat amount and take TP at 2R every time, your average win to loss and your profit factor is not ever going to be better because it's so the same. And so I was like, okay, how do I create a scaling model for Bitcoin? It's not the same as like MNQ where you can just do contracts, right? 3 contracts, 4 contracts, 5 contracts, 6. And I was like, I want some trades. I want to trade the same amount, but some trades right are risking more. Some trades are risking less. Some trades are making more. Some trades are making less, right? And having that scalability with the account makes it so much better. And so instead, I changed it from risking a flat $50 per trade. I said, what if we just risk 0.1 Bitcoin, a tenth of a Bitcoin per trade? And then once we hit every profit target, we double the lot. So we go from 0.1 to 0.2, 0.2 to 0.4, 0.4 to 0.8, 0.8 to 1.6, 1.6 to 3.2, right? And so behind me on my, behind me on the whiteboard back there, that was the previous scaling model of like, you risk 50, then you risk $100, then you risk $200, then you risk 400, 800, right? So now I'm changing it with what if we just did lot sizes and we doubled the lot every time, or we just added one. So instead of going 0.1 to 0.2, 0.2 to 0.4, 0.4 to 0.8, we go 0.1 to 0.2, 0.2 to 0.3, 0.3 to 0.4, right? We're just adding a tenth of a Bitcoin every single time we hit a profit target. And now you're getting more of a dynamic risk, dynamic reward. It's changing, right? Sometimes you're risking like a lot less money to make a lot more, and sometimes you're risking more to make maybe equal amounts. And I've found that has gotten me a much higher risk rate and profit factor across the board, and letting trades run. So before, there was one time I did it and I was just taking full TP at 2R because I didn't know I could take partial TPs. Like, it doesn't let you take partial TPs like it does when you backtest like MNQ. So I didn't know I can partially close 75% of my position once it hits TP and let it run. That also helped my profit factor and average win to loss go way up. So yeah, I'm working on this Bitcoin model. I have not ditched Bitcoin. Okay, I'm just working on it. It's not easy. $501 million challenge is not over at all. I'm just figuring out the model. Right, we're still doing the $500 million challenge right now. It's just more of a scalping model, right? Like we have our Ethereum, right? We're more doing big, or not scalping, sorry, swing model, right? We're doing big swing trades right now. Not like the little scalps. But once I get this figured out, once I get this model figured out, we'll be going back to scalping Bitcoin. And then on my chart, I'm going to create a new one. Let's go open, create new layout. We're going to go BTC/NQ. So open a new tab. We're going to make this one. Ah, shoot. Dang it. We're going to make this one. So let's take off all these. Bitcoin, Solana. I'm going to leave just those. Wait. Which one am I in over here? MNQ. Okay, yeah. Oh. So once I get this, we're gonna go dual screen like this. So over here will be, actually I already have it saved. So over here, we're gonna make it, we want to BLOFIN. Yep. Okay, this one's Bitcoin. And this one will be MNQ. There you go. All right, so this one, oh my. Where's my sessions? How do I get the sessions off? Where is it at? Symbol? Oh, sessions. Well. They're out, and let's make sure we take off sessions here too. Where was that? Trading. Nope. Alerts. How did I lose it again? Where'd it go? I don't think Bitcoin actually has it. But yeah, Bitcoin's on the 15-minute time frame. So the nice thing about Bitcoin is it's much slower because it's on the 15-minute, and MNQ right now is on 1 minute. Our execution model. Eventually we'll be trading like this, where MNQ's over here to the right, Bitcoin's over here to the left. So I'll be watching it, but then I'll be executing on BLOFIN. So my BLOFIN will be over on a different screen, but you'll see me set up on this screen. So I'll have both of my easily. I wish I could execute BLOFIN from here, but that's just not the case. I think we actually have a trade here too. So let's say so you had this unicorn here. There might have been I wanted to do this today to see what does Bitcoin give you today. Yeah, so Bitcoin did give you a unicorn right there. And then another one right here. Right there. So Bitcoin does have 2 unicorns right here on the 15-minute. So I'm not going to be taking them because I'm not done with the model backtesting, but we did get setups. I'm interested to see how did they play out today. I wonder if I should go instead of like this, should I go like this? I don't know. Which one's better? I think this one's better. I think this one's better. And let me just, maybe this will help. Go scales, canvas, text. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Scales, text will be 10. There we go. Oh, that's really small. Actually, I forgot people look at that. So maybe 12. Yeah, we'll do 12. So then it gives you a little bit more room. Okay. Oh wait, you guys haven't been seeing this at all? Yeah. So yeah, so for here, this is how it'll be looking, like Bitcoin and MNQ on the side. So this is what my screen will look like eventually once we get it up and running. Bitcoin will be over here on the left. Bitcoin over here on the left. MNQ over here on the right. And yeah. Be trading that. MNQ though. So you would have finally got stopped out here. That's still a great trade this morning. Dang it, man. Dang it, dang it, dang it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna do better. We're gonna do better. We got it, Joshua. Okay. Over here, Bitcoin on the M15 did give us at least one setup. So it has this lower unicorn down here. I'm interested to see how it plays out today. See if it works out or not. Let's see. We'll just mark out this guy real quick. Swing low. Right there. And then I don't even know where your external range of liquidity is at. Probably here. Yeah, right there. See if you get tapped in or not. On that trade, but this is just a mock trade. I'm not actually taking a trade on Bitcoin because the model's not fully prepared, but I want to see if, like, did it tap us in, and two, did it work? All right, everyone. I'm gonna call it for the day. That's all I had. We already took our trade, so we're done trading for the day. It was pretty quick. I wasn't expecting it, honestly, to be that quick today, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes. We had 2 winners today. I messed up one, but 2 out of the 3 trades were winners today. So that for me just gets me more excited about the model because the model's working. The model is working. Now, can we just get it to work for us by me executing properly? And I think I can. So I'm excited for this. I'm really stoked to get this more data on this and get better at this model, because I really think this model is, for Bitcoin and MNQ, gonna be a game changer. So I'm really stoked. All right, everyone, I hope you have a great day. I'm really excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow, all the red folder news happens pre-market.